So you're trying to be a comedian, man. Well, it's just that simple, brother. Because you said, where's the plan of action? The plan of action is simple. It's a simple one, man. It's not complicated. It's simple.
Yeah.
Don't take it. And that's why we're pushing it, to get people's mindset so when it comes, they know not to take it.
They know not to take it.
If they are of the elect.
Right.
And if they kept the patience. Right?
Yeah. And then that's us fulfilling Ezekiel 3:17, where the Lord said to warn my people.
Now this is I got a scripture here pertaining to kept. All right, kept patience. Now this is 1 Timothy 6:20. It says, "O Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust, avoiding vain."
And what's that? Did the Lord give you a bank account or a passport with a gold fringe around it, or a zoot suit that you're supposed to take to the dry cleaners every week, or do catons, or make hip hop videos? Talking about you going to dissect and correct and dissect you.
And check. Yeah, so it says, "O Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust, avoiding profane and vain babblings." So,
that's what Nate is into. He babbles. People in the hip hop world are babblers, man. They ain't saying nothing important.
No, they're not.
Where's that in the scriptures? I'm gonna dissect you and correct you and check you. Where's that in the scriptures?
A fool is full of many words.
That's a guy. All them guys up in there are zombies, man. From Yawasop or from Kanai to Yawasop, all the way down, man. That's a nation of zombies, man. And the zombie kingpin, Baron Samides himself, Nate. All right, and then you know what? You think that we get on here just to snap on Nate, man? Look, man, the Most High put the spirit on us to get on Nate, because Nate is a phony, man. And we have to constantly reveal this clown, man. He ain't nothing but a phony, and he's not on our level, man. Period.
This is Ecclesiastes 10:14. A fool also is full of words. A man cannot tell what shall be and what shall be after him. Who can tell him? That's them rappers. A fool also is full of words. That's all they do. Those are empty words, man. I just want to build off of the scripture that Ayathan just read, where it says, "Keep that which is committed to thy trust." This goes with it. This is Luke 19:13. "And he called his 10 servants and delivered them 10 pounds, and said unto them, Occupy till I come." Now the 10 pounds represent what? Represent this knowledge. Each one of us, each brother out there, is given a certain amount of this knowledge, which is money, right? So the Lord said that when He gave His servants those pounds, He said, "Occupy till I come." Now that word "occupy" is it's like the word pragmatic. The Greek word, I thought it was pragmatikos, but it's a little longer than that. But it goes back to pragmatic, which means to work. When you're pragmatic, means you're working. So the Lord said, when He gave you these talents, you got to work. You know, you got to take this, you got to push it out there, disseminate it. You know, like you have a field and you break up the field, you know, and you do the furrows, and then you plant the seeds and you cover the seeds back up and you water it. That's work. That's putting your money out to the work. Because if you don't plant that seed, guess what? There's nothing going to grow. So you have to plant the seed so that it can grow. So the same way we have to go out there and teach His word, so that those people out there that are part of the elect, this seed, which is the word, can be planted into their head and it can grow unto their salvation.
It's only for the elect. It's only for the elect, man. Like, I'm going to give you an example. Now, I noticed that Sarnetta, he had a couple of videos of us up there a couple months ago, and he recently took them videos down. Now, he got all them other crazy niggas up there. He ain't taking them down, but he took our videos down. But now, I perceive that he took them down because they were taken down right after General Yohana's Passover. Now, General Yohana invited him to the Passover. And he actually said, the lamb was good and the wine was good. Now, maybe he was saying, well, Tahar never offered to invite me at his. You wasn't going to come to our Passover, man. Because you wasn't. You just can't say I'm a Hebrew and all of a sudden you get to come in the Passover, man. And that showed you that Yohana was going off, man. They're business partners. They're making money out of this goddamn thing, man. Yeah, he right, exactly. He caused this guy to condemn himself. Well, Yohana's condemned already any damn way. But the thing is, we ain't gonna let any nigga just come into the Passover, man. Okay? Because it speaks about eating the Passover unworthily, man. And are you growing a beard, brother? Are you putting fringes on when you go out there on the streets? When you do your debates, are you gonna be wearing fringes, man? Are you keeping the Sabbath? Are you not eating shrimp? You might not be eating pork because it's a black thing, not a black conscious thing. You know you ain't supposed to be eating no pork, but do you eat shrimp? Huh? That's why at the Passover that we did, the last one, it was entitled "The Passover is not a lamb dinner." Because what was the thing that came out of your mouth? The lamb was good and the wine was good. It ain't about whether if the lamb was bad. Shit, I'ma still eat that lamb and still drink that badass wine, cause it ain't about that, man. It ain't about It ain't about a lamb dinner. To you, it was a lamb dinner, man. It's what it represents, man. You don't even know the significance of the wine and the lamb, man. But that goes on Yohana for allowing you to come in the Passover, man. If who? No, he was there. He was there. They should have had the video. He had that super duper garment on, man. You know, he was doing the Yabaraka Yahweh, Wayashamaka, Yahweh, Panyawa, Ayaka, Wayakunka, Yasha Yahweh, Panyawa, Ayaka, Wayashamlaka, Shalawam. He was raising cats up. Look, this brother is going to be raised up to a 12-shield general.
Yeah. Oh, he was at the Passover. He put an A1 performance. Oh, yeah, he put a commanding performance. Oh, yeah. It's commanding.
Well, he's a commander. He commands attention.
Yeah, Commander McBragg. You know the world of Commander McBragg? That's him.
See, I'm going to say this. I looked at the Passover. Right. There was nothing wrong. He did the Passover the right way.
Right.
He had the lamb. He had people in there.
Right.
You know, they did the prayers and all that. See, what you people don't realize is this. Most of this, all these different Hebrew Israelite groups, all of it, the main one, the baddest of the bad, the ones that stick out, and our offspring, spiritual offspring, they all come from One West. Nate come from One West. Myself and these cats around me, these groovy cats around me. Your General Yohana, all right? Zabach, Bunyamin and them, HODC. When you go to these Hebrew Israelite sites, really the ones the sites that stick out the most. Well, number one, GMS. We're always number one. You know, not that we wanted to be number one, not that we try to make ourselves number one. We are just number one. The Most High made us number one. That's why we're the only group that can claim that we have 100% knowledge, man. Okay. See, Nate can't say that. You know, that's why he's mad at us, because he ain't got that 100%. All right? Mm-hmm. But anyway, if you don't watch us, you're going to watch some other guys from One West, and you're gonna get something. You're gonna get a little something. You're gonna get a little something from Yohana. You're gonna get a little something. But if you want it all, you got to come to us, because the Most High, Yahweh Yahweh Shai have bestowed 100% on us.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
That's the only thing that happened. All right. But anyway, out of all these groups, pretty much about 90% of the stuff that we teach is all the same stuff. There's just a few points that we differ from them.
Right.
One being the mark of the beast being a chip. Okay?
Yeah.
So when Yohana had the Passover, he held the Passover no different than the way we held the Passover.
Right.
Same thing with Nate and Bunyamin and them, because we learned it from Ariyah.
Right.
We might have changed it a little bit here and there, but it's pretty much the same structure, man. Okay?
Yeah.
But when you go deep and you go spiritual, you ain't supposed to just let no nigga come off the street and partake of the Passover, man. Just because the nigga said he's a Hebrew. He got up one day. Yesterday he was a Kemet. The next day he a Hebrew. All of a sudden he get to go to the Passover, man.
Yeah. And those guys, they kind of got that from One West. Because remember.